Hey, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about Get Emails. Get Emails is one of our partners here at SmartSites, and it's one I'm excited about because it is one that we use ourselves. So that should tell you about how much I believe it, because we use it on smartsites.com. So what do? They automatically get the emails from people on your website, whether or not they leave them, right? That's something. And maybe like me, you've experienced this yourself and you just, you weren't sure what's in the background, where you would go to a website and then you wouldn't think about it, but then somehow in your email inbox, you get an email from that website and you go, oh, that's odd. And, I didn't question it, but I definitely was wondering, did I give them my email? That's a weird coincidence that they were to email me today. Was it Get Emails in the background or someone else? I'm not too sure, but that's what they do. Why I love it? It actually works, and it works very well, right? It seems something that you read about, almost like this presidential campaign did this crazy thing with this crazy company, and how did they do this? And only they could do something so crazy. And but this is actually available for small businesses at $19 per month, 50 cents per email. So what can I say? I'll talk about the Smart Sites experience more so than giving any information out with any of the clients that we have use it, because we do have clients that use it as well already. For Smart Sites, we get 50 to 100 emails through Get Emails that we would have never gotten before. That's a lot. We automatically email all of these. It links directly to our HubSpot. We send them a few emails automatically, directly. And in the first few weeks, we got our first sale. It was contract value of over $20,000, which paid for Get Emails probably for the next over 10 years. It's completely automated. People come to your website, we grab their email, and we automatically send them a series of emails saying, hey, thanks for visiting, and if you're looking for digital marketing, we'd love to talk, and please schedule an appointment with us. Or rather schedule a free consultation. And we've used others before, not Get Emails. I've used, not to say any other, company names, not to bash anyone else, but there's an enterprise level solution I've used for also, anonymous visitor detection, and they quoted me like $40,000 per year, and the little sample size that they tested with, it was not better than Get Emails. It was done a little differently, but not better. There's ones that are based on IP addresses that you had to. I even sent them a list of IP addresses, and I knew the IP addresses of people I knew the emails for already, just to test their hit rate, and it was very low. There are solutions out there totally based on your Google Analytics. You don't even have to touch your website. You give access to their Google Analytics, and they guess the visitors. With those, usually they guess companies, not even emails. They would just say, hey, this company visited your website. And usually the companies are like Verizon. Like, well, okay, that's probably not the company, though. It's probably just them on Verizon Internet. But and sometimes they guess the company, and from there maybe you could try to guess the person in email. But maybe in the enterprise level, one would do more with this information. But being a small business, it wasn't very valuable to us. But Get Emails definitely is. What else should you know? I think on their website they say you can get up to 35% of anonymous visitors. Our hit rate has been around 5 to 10%, which is 10 times more than I expected, to be honest. If you're automating, just a quick note, and this is true for any, I think, email campaigns you run. That first email didn't give us many results, but all of a sudden that second or third email, people started scheduling appointments. Pretty cool. Or again, rather consultations. I should also say be aware of spam rates. So it happened to us once. Again, we send multiple emails to everyone without any filters. And at one time, Gmail sent us an email that says, hey, this is suspicious, and we suspended your account, barring, whatnot. And when we went in through the Google admin, and we just said, hey, it's us, and please unlock it. And I think it was, automatically unlocked. We got a little spooked, and we created a second email. So emails are now sent between two email accounts, and we've never had this issue again. Another way to do it, which if we ever get the issue again, we'll probably implement this, is you get some statistics along with the email, such as the landing page the visitor visited. So for example, we have a blog that gets a lot of traffic, and we have some blog posts that attract a high percentage of not a target audience. For example, we rank very high in this random blog post we wrote about free memes. Probably those people have a low chance of actually being interested in our services. So if I was very cautious of, hey, I want to make sure that it gets the right people, I wouldn't email people that hit that blog post. We haven't implemented that yet, but that might be something we'll have to do. There's website code you have to add. With any code to your website, I'm always cautious because there's so many, of these, third-party services where you add a code and you get extra insights, you get this and that, and they all seem promising, but they all impact your load time. And even if it is 0.2 of a second, if you add 10 of these, all of a sudden 2 seconds adds up. So if otherwise your landing page takes 3 seconds to load and now it takes 5, that's all of a sudden a sizable difference. There's some tips and tricks about how you call the code. Make sure that your landing page loads before this code loads. Things like that you could implement. But just something to be considerate of. Again, we use it, so for us, any impact on load time was totally worth it for the extra value. Next, not all replies will be happy ones. If you have a centralized source that all your leads go into, or you want to give this to your new sales guy, probably not a good idea. Especially again, if you are B2B like us, you'll get some nasty replies that says, I don't know, hey, what the heck is this? How'd you get my email? F off. Right? It gets, people get nasty, so you have to be aware of this. Again, it's, first we had it go to like a centralized email source that goes to all of our sales reps, and then they're all reading this a couple times a day, and that's not very motivating. So we changed that process. There is a little bit of a easier for me to give an example. We get emails, we also get names, and we use a name inside the email. Someone replied to us and said, hey, this is my ex-husband. What the heck are you doing, with this email? Who are you guys, right? We still use the given name with the email address. I think it works enough for us to, use it instead of just hi, comma. We use the name that's given, but just something to be considerate of. And one of the things that on Get Emails, I think it's targeted towards, at least per their own website and marketing, for publishers and for e-commerce, for people just building lists of emails and putting in this one massive list, right? It is not catered to B2B, but I am B2B and it works very well. Again, there's some considerations, you just have to be aware of them. We even recently implemented it for a medical doctor, right? So it's a pediatrician. Imagine just on the consumer side of things, you are researching different pediatricians for your newborn, and you go to a few websites and you stop the research, and maybe you'll research some a little bit more the next day or the next week when it comes time to actually need that visit. All of a sudden you get an email, a very friendly email that says, hey, I saw you checking out our website, we'd love to see you. Please call us to schedule an appointment to see if your insurance completely covers your first visit, right? And they get this email and they go right ahead to schedule an appointment. And I mean, this service is not meant for that, at least according to their own marketing, but it works so well. It works so well. If you have legal concerns, they have the answers. I'm not a lawyer, so I don't want to give legal advice. I don't want to say, hey, this is totally legal no matter what, trust me. Their legal language, the things that they write about, the legality of it, obviously I trusted it. We're using it. They have I think they call it a legal packet, and the description is send this to your lawyer. So if you have a lawyer, download it and send it to your lawyer and get his or her opinion on it. But yeah, that's what it is. Again, just to round up, get emails is something that I'm very happy with using it ourselves and referring our clients to it. If you are a SmartSites client, talk to your project manager, talk to your PPC analyst. Get more out of your marketing dollars, even if it is 3 to 5% more. Why not? The more you spend, the more you'll get out of it. So talk to your PPC analyst, talk to your project manager. If you're not a SmartSites client, please approach us and see how we could help you, or go check out getemails.com directly. I think I have a referral link. If I do, I will put it in the description down below. And if there's a discount associated with it, I forget, I'll include it. But I have no objections for anyone just going directly to Get Emails and checking them out directly. That's it. Thanks for watching.